Hello and welcome to another planet called Iceland. My name is Jake Green and I'm going to be giving you our tips and tricks for how to travel cheaply for 2 weeks in a place that really does feel like another planet in different parts of the country. As with all international travel, the most expensive thing is going to be the plane ticket. An average flight from LAX to Iceland would be about $500. However, there are specials throughout the year where you can get them for as cheap as $200 for a round-trip flight. Because of that, we'll go with two categories. We'll label them as Ebenezer Scrooge and Walter Mitty. Traveling cheaply also means making compromises. In an ideal world, you'd be able to rent a car with just you and your party, but unless you have 5 people in your group, it's going to jack up the prices. So through Couchsurfing.com, we were able to pair up with 3 women who also wanted to rent a car while we were there, which cut costs by a considerable margin. When you do rent a car, get a 4-wheel drive. You need it to go to a lot of places, including the Highlands and some other places where there's some difficult terrain. It's a little more expensive, but it's worth it when you arrive at a place where it was impossible to get to otherwise. There are definitely a lot of sights you can see with the 2-wheel drive, so we'll go ahead and put that on the Ebenezer Scrooge category. Go camping. Iceland has wild camping or free camping. This means that no matter where you are, you can pull over off the side of the road and pitch your tent. Iceland is also one of the safest countries in the world, so no matter where you do camp for a night, you're going to feel safe. Going right along with camping, cook your own food. Go to the grocery store and get some pasta, some bread, some peanut butter, some whatever you need to sustain yourself while you're there, because the restaurants are not cheap. So we're budgeting in 5 meals of eating out. Other than that, cook your own meals. Now let's talk routes. Anywhere you go is going to be beautiful, so it's hard to say, do this, don't do that. There are amazing sights all along the Ring Road, which is definitely the primary route I'd tell you to take. But if you do want to venture off a little bit, I have 3 suggestions. First, the Westfjords. Take a break from the Ring Road and go to the little town of Stykkishólmur. Icelandic names are hard for me to pronounce, so I apologize. A ferry will then take you to the town of Flokalundur, which is at the base of the Westfjords. From there, you'll be able to make your way through the Westfjords and see things such as this incredible waterfall, maybe the most beautiful one I've ever seen. Another off-course adventure I would suggest would be Landmannalaugar, which is in the Highlands, in the southern part of Iceland. And it's a slightly difficult drive to get in, but once you arrive at this campsite, it's totally worth it. You're also faced with the decision to either power drive through a river in order to get to the campsite, or to park on the near side of the river and then take the footbridge across. And once you get there, there are 5 or 6 different hikes that you can take through the beautiful mountains around the glaciers and the lakes and the rivers. There are also natural hot springs in the campsite, which is kind of a gathering spot at night for all the campers and the hikers in the area. The final alternate destination would be Bestman Island, a little island off the southern coast. You also have to take a ferry to get there. It's a tiny little fishing town with some great food and some spectacular views of the mainland. It's definitely worth a day trip or even a 2-day trip just to go check it out. And there you have it. A 2-week trip to Iceland for under $1,000. It may not be easy the entire time you're there, but it will always be beautiful. That's all for now. We'll see you next time.